Okay, one of these recurring decimals, it says use algebra, so you can't just put this in your calculator and state that that it's the answer. You've got to show algebra, and the way to start is always to say that x equals 0.438. And now what we want to do is arrange a subtraction so that the recurring bits disappear. And that means on the right of the decimal point, I want only recurring decimals. So one way to get that is to say that 10x is equal to 4.38. So I've only got the recurring bits. And then I need another multiple of x that only gives me recurring bits on the right. 100x isn't good enough because then I'll get 8, 3, 8, 3, 8, 3, etc. rather than 3, 8, 3, 8, 3, 8. So I've actually got to go, I've got to multiply it by 1000x. And that now gives me, I'm moving this decimal place twice more from here because I'm going from 10 to 1000, or if you like 1, 2, 3 from there, and that gives me 438.38 recurring. And now if I were to subtract 438.38 recurring, 4.38 recurring from 438.38 recurring, all the recurring bits disappear. So I'll do that. I'll say 1000x minus 10x equals 438.38 recurring minus 4.38 recurring, and all of the recurring stuff disappears. So I end up with 990x equals the result of this calculation on the right, which is 434. Okay, and now I can just rearrange this and say that x is equal to 434 over 990. And it's a good idea to put that into your calculator, although I can see immediately in this case that just dividing the top and bottom by 2 gives me 217 over 495. And that's sufficient for the answer now because I've ended up with this expression on the right, which I need to do. Sometimes they will ask, write it as a fraction, and then I think it is a good idea to put that into your calculator because you wouldn't necessarily know whether or not this can be simplified. Your calculator will instantly simplify it for you. But since that was what they asked for here with this number, I'm happy that that's right.